Welcome to Nature Whispers channel. The vast, sun-drenched plains of Africa are a stage for some of nature's most dramatic tales. Here, under the endless sky, two of the continent's most formidable predators roam. The lion, with its magnificent mane and powerful roar, is often called the king of the beasts. It moves with a quiet confidence, a symbol of strength and regality. Lions live in social groups called prides, working together to hunt and defend their territory. Their presence commands respect, and their golden coats blend perfectly with the dry grasses, making them masters of the ambush. They are an undeniable force shaping the very landscape they inhabit. Sharing this world is another equally successful, though perhaps less celebrated hunter, the spotted hyena. Often misunderstood, hyenas are not merely scavengers, as they are sometimes portrayed. They are incredibly intelligent and powerful predators in their own right, with one of the strongest bites in the animal kingdom. Living in large, complex clans, they communicate with a series of whoops, groans, and their famous cackling laughter. This laughter is not a sign of amusement, but a tool for communication during hunts or when facing rivals. These clans are highly organized, capable of taking down large prey through remarkable teamwork and sheer persistence. On the surface, these two animals appear to be worlds apart. The lion embodies a certain majestic grace, while the hyena is a creature of rugged, tenacious energy, yet their lives are deeply and often violently intertwined. They walk the same dusty paths, drink from the same precious waterholes, and, most importantly, they hunt the same herds of wildebeest, zebra and buffalo. This shared existence in a land where resources can be scarce means that they are not just neighbours. They are direct and constant competitors. Their overlapping territories ensure that encounters are frequent and almost always filled with tension. This constant overlap creates a natural and ancient rivalry. It is a story of conflict that has been unfolding for millennia, written across the African plains. Each species has evolved to be a top predator, a pinnacle of predatory evolution. When you have two such powerful hunters vying for the same prize, conflict is inevitable. It is not a matter of good versus evil, but a raw and fundamental struggle for survival. Their relationship is one of the most dynamic and aggressive interactions seen between two predator species, a never-ending contest for dominance and the right to eat. In the great theatre of the African wilderness, the most common source of conflict between lions and hyenas is food. Both are apex predators, which means they are at the very top of the food chain. They have a similar taste in prey, often targeting the large herbivores that migrate across the plains. A herd of zebra or a gathering of wildebeest represents a potential feast for a lion pride, but it is just as appealing to a hungry hyena clan. This shared menu places them in direct competition, turning every potential meal into a potential battleground. When one group makes a kill, the other is often not far behind. The competition is not just about who can hunt better, it is also about who is strong enough to steal a meal that has already been secured. Hyenas are exceptionally bold and will often try to intimidate lions to abandon their kill. A large clan of hyenas, outnumbering a few lionesses, can create a formidable and noisy mob, harassing the lions until they give up their hard-won prize. They use their numbers and relentless vocalizations to create chaos and pressure the lions into a retreat. This strategy of kleptoparasitism, or theft of food, is a common tactic and a major source of animosity between the two species. Lions, of course, do not take kindly to having their food stolen. They are larger and individually more powerful than hyenas, and they will fiercely defend their kills. A male lion, in particular, is a fearsome opponent that even a large group of hyenas will hesitate to challenge directly. The battles that erupt over a carcass can be brutal and chaotic. It is a whirlwind of snarling teeth, powerful claws, and deafening roars and whoops. These confrontations are not simple squabbles, they are dangerous clashes where severe injuries and even death are a very real possibility for both sides. This endless cycle of hunting and stealing creates a deep-rooted animosity. It's a rivalry born from the fundamental need to eat. Each successful hunt by one species is a lost opportunity for the other. Each stolen meal fuels the aggression and reinforces the adversarial relationship. For both lions and hyenas, every encounter is a high-stakes test of strength, numbers, and nerve. The scent of a fresh kill is like a siren's call, drawing both predators into a near-certain confrontation where only the strongest or most numerous will emerge to claim the spoils. The intense competition for food naturally spills over into direct and often lethal aggression. The relationship between lions and hyenas is not one of simple dislike. It is a deep-seated, instinctual animosity. Lions, particularly males, appear to have an innate drive to eliminate their rivals. They will often go out of their way to attack hyenas, even when there is no food involved. This isn't just about securing a single meal. It's about asserting dominance and reducing the number of competitors within their territory. A dead hyena is one less rival to worry about in the future. These attacks are often swift, brutal, and seemingly unprovoked. A lion might spot a hyena from a distance and immediately give chase. Being larger and more powerful, a single lion can easily overpower a lone hyena. The goal of such an attack is often simply to kill. Lions will use their immense strength to crush the hyena's spine or skull with a single powerful bite. It is a stark display of the power imbalance between individuals of the two species. This behavior is a clear message. This territory belongs to the lions, and competitors are not welcome here. Hyena clans, however, are not helpless victims. They have the advantage of numbers. When a lion is isolated, especially a lioness or a subadult, a large and determined hyena clan can turn the tables. They will mob the lion, using their powerful jaws to inflict grievous wounds. While they may not always succeed in killing an adult lion, they can injure it so severely that it may later die or be unable to hunt. These mobbing events are a testament to the hyena's intelligence and social coordination, a defense mechanism born out of the constant threat posed by their larger rivals. This perpetual warfare has a significant impact on both species. Young cubs, whether lion or hyena, are especially vulnerable. Lions will not hesitate to kill hyena cubs they find at a den, and hyenas will do the same if they discover unattended lion cubs. This practice, known as infanticide, is a cruel but effective strategy for eliminating future generations of competitors. The conflict is therefore not just between adults over a carcass, but a multi-generational war for space, resources, and the very right to exist and raise young on the contested plains of Africa. While lions frequently kill hyenas as a way to eliminate competition, they do not always eat them. For lions, the act of killing a rival is often more about dominance than about hunger. It sends a powerful message to other hyenas and solidifies the lion's control over its territory. However, there are specific circumstances under which a lion will consume its slain foe. This behavior, though not their primary motivation, provides a fascinating glimpse into the harsh realities of survival in the wild. When a lion does eat a hyena, it is often driven by one of two powerful instincts: extreme hunger or opportunism. One of the primary reasons a lion might eat a hyena is sheer desperation. The African savanna is not a land of endless plenty. There are lean times, during droughts or when migratory herds move on, when food becomes incredibly scarce. In these desperate moments, a lion cannot afford to be selective. A killed hyena, while not a preferred meal, still represents a source of protein and energy. In the brutal calculus of survival, wasting a potential food source is a luxury that a starving predator cannot afford. The meat of a fellow carnivore becomes a necessary, if unappetizing, meal to endure another day. Furthermore, eating a competitor can be seen as the ultimate act of dominance. By consuming the body of a rival, the lion removes it from the landscape entirely. This prevents other scavengers from benefiting and serves as a final, definitive statement of victory. It is a behavior that underscores the complete subjugation of the vanquished foe. While lions do not typically prey on other carnivores for food, the opportunity presented by a dead rival, especially when other prey is scarce, is one that a pragmatic predator will sometimes take. It is a grim but logical extension of their violent rivalry. Ultimately, the act of a lion eating a hyena is a powerful illustration of the delicate balance of life and death in the wild. This interaction, though gruesome, plays a crucial role in regulating the populations of both species. By killing and sometimes consuming hyenas, lions help to control the numbers of their most significant competitors, which in turn affects the availability of prey for other animals. It is a stark reminder that in nature, relationships are complex and often brutal. The struggle between lion and hyena is not just a fight for a meal. It is a fundamental conflict that shapes the entire ecosystem of the African plains.